There are wild NHL moments, and then there are these. From shattered cameras to pucks in pants, let's uncover the NHL's most one-in-a-million moments. Brad Marchand's karma. Brad Marchand. Known for his, let's say, aggressive style, Marchand took a stick to the midsection in one game. Okay, rough. But just as he was recovering, boom, he gets hit right in the butt with a shot. The hockey gods were handing out karma that night, and Marchand got the full course meal. Puck destroys camera. If you think it's just the players taking the hits, think again. Even the equipment isn't safe out there. There was this wild moment when a puck came screaming down the boards and obliterated a camera. We're talking direct hit, lens shattered, parts flying. It was one of those freak accidents where everything lined up perfectly, or disastrously, depending on how you look at it. The camera was just barely poking out from its position, and that was enough for the puck to find it like a heat-seeking missile. The sound of impact, brutal. That poor lens didn't stand a chance. 1 in a million shot, and it was all caught on tape. Ironically, by the very camera that took the hit. Talk about taking one for the team. Goal from center ice. All right, now let's talk about one of my absolute favorite moments, a goal straight from center ice. The Detroit Red Wings were playing in front of a packed, sold-out crowd, and then, boom, they launched the puck from the middle of the rink. No deflection, no lucky bounce, just a clean, confident shot that somehow slips past everyone and lands in the net. It was one of those blink-and-you-miss-it moments that leave the whole arena buzzing. The goalie was caught completely off guard, and the fans, they lost it. And honestly, so did I. It's not every day you see a goal like that. Pure skill, a little luck, and perfect timing all rolled into one beautiful shot. Own goal in a skate. If you thought that last goal was wild, this next one might just take the cake. Cam Ward, a seasoned goalie, accidentally scored on himself. Yeah, seriously. The puck somehow got lodged in his skate blade, and without even realizing it, he casually skated backward, right into his net. It's the kind of thing you expect in a cartoon, not in a professional hockey game. He even looked around like, wait, where's the puck? Meanwhile, it was hitching a ride on his foot. Unbelievable moment. You've got to feel for the guy. But also, wow. Referee assist, and hey, it's not always the players pulling off the wild plays. Sometimes it's the refs who steal the show. Picture this. The game's tied, tension's high, and the Maple Leafs are barely hanging on. The puck gets cleared, and the referee tries to dodge it. But instead, he dives right into the path, accidentally deflecting it perfectly back to a Leafs player. Just like that, it turns into an unexpected setup for a goal. Leafs score. The crowd explodes. The opposing team, probably wondering if they're playing 5-on-6. I mean, seriously, who needs a power play when the ref's out here handing out assists? Absolute chaos, but in the best possible way. Baseball-style goals. Now here's something you don't see every day, a goal scored while the puck is still in the air. St. Louis Blues' Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou pulled off one of the slickest plays you'll ever see. They were playing hot potato with the puck in midair. It wasn't just a quick bounce, we're talking taps, swats, and little redirects as the puck floated above the ice like it was in slow motion. It felt more like a baseball drill than a hockey play. One quick tap, another swing, and then boom, right into the back of the net. That's not just skill, that's insane chemistry between two players who just get each other. The timing, the creativity, the execution, unreal. I had to rewatch it like 5 times. The puck in the pants. And speaking of lost pucks, this one's straight out of a comedy sketch. Joe Thornton once literally lost the puck in his pants. Yep, you heard that right. A deflection came flying in, the puck took a weird bounce, and somehow ended up wedged inside his gear. 1 second it's in play, the next, gone. The refs are looking around, players are confused, and Thornton's just standing there like, I swear I didn't eat it. Eventually, the trainers had to dig through his uniform like they were searching through a lost and found bin. It was like the puck had gone through airport security and decided to hide. You can't make this stuff up. One of the weirdest stoppages ever. Lost stick, lost game. Poor Sam Girard. Talk about bad luck at the worst possible moment. He didn't just drop his stick, he lost it to the boards. It somehow got jammed perfectly between the glass and the wall, like it was glued in there. He tries to pull it out, tugs at it, but nope. The board said, That's mine now. Girard turns around, clearly confused and completely helpless. And that's when the opposing team strikes. Wide open lane, no stick to defend, and just like that, goal. It wasn't even his fault, but it still hurt to watch. A bizarre twist of fate that turned into a game-changing moment. Sometimes the boards are the sixth man on the ice. Puck in the skate. And yup, believe it or not, Mitch Marner had one of those "you can't make this up" moments when a puck got stuck in his skate. Not under it, in it. He's skating around, totally confused, doing what looks like a weird foot shuffle drill, trying to shake it loose. You could almost hear the cartoon sound effects in the background. Meanwhile, everyone else is back in game mode, and Marner's just battling his foot. Before he can clear it or even figure out what's happening, bam! He gets leveled. Absolutely no time to react. The whole thing looked like a blooper reel moment, but it happened in a real NHL game. That's next level unlucky. 3 missed empty nets in a row. Now, how about a 1 in a trillion miss? Bruins, empty net, 3 misses in a row. The first shot, ding, right off the post. Painful, but okay, bad luck. The second shot, misses wide and smacks the side of the net. All right, now it's getting weird. But the third, it hits the same post again. At that point, you've got to wonder if the hockey gods were trolling. That post had a higher save percentage in 10 seconds than some goalies have in an entire season. You could hear the entire crowd gasp with each miss. The announcers were stunned. And the players? Probably questioning reality. Empty net goals are supposed to be freebies. But this one turned into a full-blown mystery. Helmet stuck in the boards. Warm-up. And hey, not all weird moments happen during games. During warm-ups, Steven Lorentz somehow managed to get his helmet stuck between the glass panes. Yeah, wedged in there like it was part of the arena. And we're not talking a quick tug to get it loose. This thing was seriously jammed. You've got to wonder how tight that chin strap was, because the helmet wasn't budging. Even the fans were laughing and trying to help out, tapping on the glass and pointing. Eventually, arena staff had to come over with scissors to cut him free. Not exactly the confidence boost you want going into a game. Talk about a rough start to the night. Helmet trapped, pride dented, and the game hadn't even started yet. Patrick Kane power play, own goal. Speaking of own goals, how about Patrick Kane on a power play, scoring into his net? Patrick Kane, one of the NHL's slickest playmakers, on the power play. Everything's looking good, puck control is solid, until it all unravels. Kane breaks his stick trying to hold the line. Totally unlucky. The puck takes a weird bounce and starts sliding, slowly but surely, down the ice. The camera follows it in real-time agony as it glides perfectly into his own empty net. No one else even touched it. It was like watching a horror movie in slow motion. Kane turns around helplessly, just watching it cross the line. You can feel the collective facepalm from fans everywhere. That's not just a bad bounce. That's the kind of clip that ends up in highlight reels for all the wrong reasons. And yeah, it definitely went viral. One moment you're on the power play, the next you're gifting the other team a goal. And there you have it. NHL moments so rare, they feel like video game bugs. From pucks and pants to goals no one saw, which moment blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more insane hockey content. I'll see you next time with even crazier clips. Peace out.